Welcome to Right on the Mark with your host, Mark Young. Today, we're going to be making a Pink Flamingo cocktail. Oh yeah. I got the shirt, I got the bird. Some people say bird's the word, but I got a Pink Flamingo shirt. And if you ever see a pink flamingo, well, you probably won't see a pink flamingo just because they're a native of South America, not North America, South America. So if you ever do see one, you might see it in, I don't know, maybe Miami, down in the Keys somewhere. You're going to want to snap a picture just because they're very limited in sight up in, the northern hemisphere. So mostly you'll see them down in South America. But some of the birds up here, everybody has some type of drink that they want to name after a bird. But this one is pretty fitting because it's a pink flamingo. I got all the ingredients in front of me, everything you need to make it. One thing to understand is you want to have a lot of fun with it, and there's so many different ingredients. So there's more than one way to make a pink flamingo, if you know what I mean. I mean, you got gin to use, you got some grenadine to put in it, you got some apricot brandy. Apricot brandy? I need a case of apricot brandy. Chief, Hooper, it's my vessel. I need a case. Apricot brandy. My vessel. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to get off course there. But that was a little Jaws because, Quint always liked apricot brandy. But anyway, I got all the ingredients. I got the shaker. Some people use a lime. I'm going to use a lemon in this case, but have fun with it. As I always say, that's what this video is about: is having fun, a drink, and having a smile. So first thing you want to do when you get started with this drink is you're going to want to rub the glass with a little lemon because you'll want to put some dressing on it. You want to put some pink salt around the rim. Oh yeah. It's all good, folks. So what I do is I cut right into the lemon, and then I'll cut a half a piece, just like a half a wheel, if you will. Too funny. So I'll just go right around the rim of the glass, the cocktail glass, as a matter of fact. A lot of people think, a lot of people get a drink, they order a drink in a bar, and they always want to know what the origin is and where it comes from, and all the to-do about the drink, because that's part of drinking it is knowing the history of it. And I always like to educate my folks, and you can always comment below and let me know what you think. But these Pink Flamingos were around, probably, I understand it came out in like the 1930s. So after I want to say late 30s, after Prohibition, we had we had some kind of cocktails that were being made, and people were just all about drinking. So all you want to do is spin your glass right into the salt right here. That makes a nice red color, just to match the shirt. You got that? So that's probably the hardest part, folks, but that's the most fun. So getting back to the little history lesson. So back in the late 30s, whenever they were naming these drinks, there was I guess a few girls after Prohibition that came out, and they wanted to go out and get a drink. So they were always wearing some pink dresses. They were sometimes called the Pink Ladies. You know what I mean? So they had the Pink Ladies of the 30s. I could remember things being named after Pink. I mean, come on. The singer Pink, you got Pink Cadillac, you got the Pink Panther, and of course, you got Pinky Tuscadero. She was one of my faves, folks. She's one of my faves, no doubt. Although I was more of a leather Tuscadero, if you know what I mean. But let's get back to the drink. Enough about the history stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to formulate the drink my way, because I like to do it the right on the mark way, as usual. So what you're going to do is you're going to get your gin. You're going to put a couple of jiggers of gin in. 1 and 2. Then you're going to come behind that with your apricot brandy. Apricot brandy? I need a case of that, Chief. Hooper steers the boat, Chief. So you're going to get about a half a shot apricot brandy. Put that in there. All right, that's looking good. That's looking good. Now you don't want to go too heavy with the grenadine. You know, you want to give it some red color, but you don't want to go too red. You don't want to make it look like Kool-Aid, like cherry Kool-Aid. You want it to be a little pinkish, kind of like how the salted rim is. So I'm just going to add a touch of the grenadine. Not even going to measure it out. Just going to add a touch of it. And just pour it right in there. There you go. Pour that in there. Okay, now what you're going to want to do is use the other half of your lemon, put it in your lemon squeezer, and you're going to squeeze it into your tin, just like that. Now remember, it could be a lime too. A lot of people use a lime. You know, back in the 30s, they were experimenting, along with everything else. Experimenting, they were doing. And then you're going to want to finish it with some ice. You want to add your ice in there to shake it. Cap it, put it on here, and then you're going to want to shake. Shake high, shake low. Learned this in Tokyo, by the way. Shake high, shake low. Shake in the middle. Half shot, two shot, two shot. Oh yeah, just keep shaking. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake your peanut. Shake, shake, shake your pink flamingo. Then you're going to go ahead and you're going to put it in your glass. You're going to swirl it around. Just like so. Perfect pour every time. Oh yeah. Then you're going to want to dress it up with a wedge. And there you go. There is your pink flamingo cocktail. However, I like to kick it up a notch. Right on the mark way, we're going to light it on fire. So that's where the 151 rum comes in. So what you're going to do is you're going to put a little float of 151 rum on this. Oh yeah, look at that. So the way I do it is I do a flaming pink flamingo. And this is how it goes. Can you see that little flame there? Maybe not, but that's the way it's supposed to be, right on the mark way, is a pink flaming flamingo, folks. There you go. Let's give it a taste. Woo! That is good stuff. Those pink ladies from the late 30s knew what they were doing. Bingo, baby. So, if you're having a party, if you're having a pool party, if you're having a formal party, any type of party you're having, you want to include this because it looks good. It looks great. You know, wear the shirt, dress the part, have fun with it. If you have any comments, please leave them below. But as always, you always want to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and definitely comment below. This is Right on the Mark with your host, Mark Young. See you next time, folks.